As we were saying yesterday, Tecto's been doing this anime game thing for quite some time. And even like beyond BBTAG, like I don't think he's super practiced in this game. In Persona, I think he practiced a little bit, but like, you know, when I saw him make top 3 at Persona 4 Arena Ultimax last year for CEOtaku with Rise, which is a character that's
what?
Yeah,
Okay.
a character that's not very prominent in current Persona meta. I was like, dude, he's him. Like, he's still him. So seeing him in winner side of top 8 for this tournament that has been super stacked, and I know he does not practice game much at all.
Right.
It's just like definitely a merit to like his skill.
Yeah, going with like looks to be the Ruby Yumi comp on there. CHOPSUEY with the tried and true Izayoi Chie team that has worked so well in their favor.
Yeah, Risky Sweep, I'm going to tell you right now, I've been doing some talking with some BB-type players, and a lot of them feel like CHOPSUEY has a very solid shot of taking this entire thing.
I would like to think so. Like we were talking about a little bit yesterday, the mobility option that Izayoi has, especially with like the lockdown and kind of like pushing back the power of Chie. Like it, like we were talking about like yesterday, it just takes a mere moment to get to that level 3 charge, and down you will go at that point. And like CHOPSUEY definitely has like a lot of those setups in there to like get you switch up and get you mix up in your game, in a game that is nothing but mix-ups.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Chop is just like a one-of-a-kind player. Like, he really kind of embodies BBTAG in quite a few different ways. You know, he has this Izayoi Chie comp, probably the only person that plays this comp, but has been able to refine it in so many ways to make it his own, to the point where he has multiple win conditions at play. So as you were saying, there is the Chie power charge. You know, if you make a mistake, you could just die to like a TOD situation. Yeah. The mobility with Izayoi, but then he also has high-low and left-right mix with Izayoi.
Yeah.
And the strategy that we saw yesterday is like one that I said that I see from CHOPSUEY often, where like he'll just slow you down for like the first 2 games, and then when he's on that game 3 or like next game win situation, then he pulls out all the tricks.
Yeah, he takes out like, oh, the battery's dead, puts in the new AA batteries, and off CHOPSUEY goes.
Yeah,
So.
It's super powerful for a tournament format, man. But yeah, I mean, if Tectal's able to make it this far, I gotta imagine like no matter what comes his way at this point, he will be prepared and be able to outfundy it. You know?
Yeah, letting the intros rock here. The other side of Heaven semifinals, Tectal East side versus CHOPSUEY. Let's go.
Go. And escape from crossing fate is what we're told every day. Tectal East side CHOPSUEY starts off with the Yumi 5P.
And we were talking a little bit about Izayoi's mobility options, but Chie is also quite a fast mover as well.
Oh yeah, she just has great overall movement speed. That JC that she has is like really good at covering the skies and kind of creating a no-fly zone for pesky air characters like Ruby.
A little bit of a happy birthday caught on the DP, and they're stuck in a cross combo. You gotta play a Giss in the follow-up in there, and yeah, switches over to Yumi to continue enforcing the burst out from CHOPSUEY.
Hey, CHOPSUEY immediately on the aggression, trying to get any type of meaningful hit here. Check the east side, playing patient, but there it is. Teleport behind you, that's a personnel.
Oh yeah, pushing away here. Gonna force on that. Yeah, the aerial rave. I love that as an option for mobility, basically. Like to stop, like realizing like, oh, Izzy always about to come on down. I'm gonna stop you and force you to block at that point.
Yes. Man, Chop has been relentless right now, trying to go for some very interesting confirmations. Unfortunately, did not have the proper timing, but that Yumi has been whittled down quite a bit. Technically to get her out of there. There it is.
All right, little, push back, like stop anything going on, and the big scythe of Ruby coming down on Izayoi.
Ooh, just gets hit by the 5A meeting, so Tectal will be able to run away with a bit of a life lead. And most importantly, stall time so Yumi can heal more health and will be more encouraged to call her as an assist. There she is right there.
Yep, goes ahead. Oh, and catches. Yeah, nice job on that. Going to get follow-in and just going to get further damage on GA here.
Yeah, my boy CHOPSUEY kind of in jail in the corner right now. Really needs to find a way out of here because he could definitely lose the game from this situation. Yeah. Tectal knows it. You see them on their approach. Chop finally finds a way out with that DP.
Yeah, it does get away with the DP. A very dangerous situation, especially like when that a counter, especially when the other player is on there. But fortunately, waited out the time there to get on there. So, side switching on here, going through the cross combo. Yeah, change it out like Doc, see the burst come out to play and gets full damage on that. Good opportunity to get a lot of damage here. Force the DP out, but still partner assist comes out to play. We got it down, Yumi.
So smart of an approach here that CHOPSUEY has. It just kind of goes to show the thing I was saying earlier, that Chop has a mirror to win conditions. It's trying to take that at Yumi, matter of pure offense. But now the Chie is down. We're at the 1v1 situation here. Residents have to pop for Tectal, not for Chop.
Yeah, going in, finish off, tried and true. Resonance finish for you, and it's going to be Tectal. Tectal going on first in there, and it was like a lot of back and forth actually there. like going on, and especially dealing out like baiting out the burst to get the partner as they're like jumping in on that, was like ready for those situations.
Yeah, it was really interesting. We saw them play in multiple parts of the screen as well. There was some like mid-screen game, and then we ended up on the right side of the screen with Tecto having a really dominant force of oppression. It felt like the Chop was going to lose the game right then, right there. But the Chop finds a way out with the DP, gets some aggression of their own going on the left side of the screen, get that Yuumi down. Tecto immediately responds, 1v1 situation. These two are, man, like neck and neck.
Yeah, a lot of that ended up being like just like the reaction, trying to send out a partner assist, or trying to send out the burst in there to switch out, and like just Tecto ready for that situation.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, time to area. Yeah, I think that's what's going to be CHOPSUEY's goal here, is to just like establish a better control of not allowing for Tecto to get in so easily. It's, you know, easier said than done though when you have Yuumi support kind of messing you up. So.
Oh yeah, like nice little side switch on the other side, getting caught in the low here, having like nice little bit of damage here again. Gets a throw.
Alright, yeah, timely burst with the CHOPSUEY. Has to bring in the girl, the easy away. Blocked out of JC, didn't try to challenge afterwards.
Yeah, keep it in the air, throwing out the projectiles just to avoid Yumi's.
Oh man, yeah, so one thing about this is like when CHOPSUEY has the easy away point, Chi's assists aren't bad, but they are pretty specific. Like, she has like pretty much anti-air assist of 4P, 5P is like a lariat, but it doesn't cover much space. Then she has that dragon kick that covers the skies.
Right.
I've noticed that Tecto has just been taking it slow. He's like, yeah, I just like won't jump and I won't come in range with TA 5P. What will you do? Like,
yeah, it does get a little bit of a clip on the meteors, but nothing much afterwards. And like, unfortunately, it is Tecto Eastside going to switch it up into the corner with the cross combo.
Massive opportunity here for Tecto. Okay, oh, just gets the cross under.
Yeah, hits the partner, but not the main character, so just gets a little bit of extra damage here, going back into neutral territory here.
Man, a no-fly zone being established here for Chop. They're trying to take to the skies. They're trying to Sonic Saber. They're trying to teleport.
Still going on, too. Just like, no, you stay here. You stay here. This is where you belong.
Okay, that 6P being utilized to create the force damage situation. That's something that Tecto, or Chop can do. But Tecto finds a way out, man. He is just on top of his game right now.
Yeah, sends it out there. Actually was able to avoid most of the projectiles in there. Tried to go in for a long range throw at that point, but did get missed and is going to get punished for it. Get the follow up with Chie here.
And a lockdown, JC for more plus frames, meters for even more plus frames. No, I'm getting in and I'm staying in. You can spend all your meter on push blocks, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's one of those tried and true things. Like, you push block, I'm going to send out meteors. You still have to block this. Gets in with the DP. Like a little bit of health is all you have left on both sides here. Throwing out the meteors in here. Switch it over to Izayoi. Gets a sneaky side switch.
Oh my gosh. I hadn't even noticed why Chop was able to throw out so many meteors. They were under 80 seconds for the rampage time, getting past the regenerating bar. And there it is. Chop will be able to tie it up 1-1. Yeah, that rampage time situation, in my honest opinion, was the thing that allowed for Chop to really change the tides of that matchup. Because when you're in rampage time and you're getting that passive regenerating bar, obviously it's good for like a majority of characters, but Chie really benefits from that.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially like, you know, like having to spin like the 2 bars, like going in there and just throwing out, and it goes to its full range. Especially like being able to kind of push back and like, it's like, where can I take control of this situation? It's like, I want to be in control. I know the opponent's in there. I can't get out of the air. Like, I got stuck. I'm stuck in this corner. Let me finally like get the rampage time. Let me get the extra bars in there. Let me get the push out of the way and like kind of get that breathing room happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And we saw that twofold, right? Of just being able to combine those two benefits of rampage time, of just like that entire like game too. Tecto was on Chop relentlessly.
Yeah.
Anytime he go,
no fly zone.
Absolute no fly zone by any means necessary. You go up, I match you, I shell you back down to the ground. But like with the rampage time, being able to push Tectal away and activate meteors, it's a power statement of just like, finally I have the resources to get you off of me. Like,
yeah, and that was I think like what we're gonna have to see is like probably like try to like Tactical's been taking it like slow and easy just to make like kind of make sure they can get CHOPSUEY and like get them in the situation where they want. And Tactical's gonna have to play a little bit faster to avoid that, because realizing like, oh, these are the resources that they're gonna have available, and it's gonna be much harder to finish out after that part where rampage time comes into play.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's gonna be the game plan for Tectal to play here. It's just a matter of you know, they're getting the offensive sequences going. They're definitely putting Chop under pressure, and in my opinion, based off of Chop's gameplay with the DPs and a post block, I'm seeing Chop feels the pressure. It's just a matter of like, you know, the time limit that happens at the top of the screen is not the actual time limit for Tectal. It's not 180 seconds that he has. He has 100 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. exactly. It's just like bringing it down. It's like, okay, I need to make sure that this goes swiftly in my favor.
Right.
Here we go. Right, next match, 1-1. Technical Eastside versus CHOPSUEY.
Let's see what we got here. Okay. Ooh, okay, just immediately something out of the skies here. Chop, sticking with the plan.
Yep, into the cross combo situation here. Gonna have to deal with it like on the back and forth and get the surprise overhead.
5C, baby, ding dong into the corner. Yeah, that's it's been really interesting seeing the way that Chop plays the Chie game because they haven't really been doing like mix-ups with their approach per se. They're just like plus a billion and waiting for Tectal to like push block reverse.
yeah, like definitely. And it's been working out quite a bit because you are setting up that situation to where it's like, oh, I'm in my condition to get the push out in there. And like getting that damage back in the corner. You go. Try to go for the grab. Good tech from Technical Eastside here. Still have to deal with the meteors and surprise. Look at that overhead.
You can barely see with the meteors kind of covering the hitbox there. Chop is just on a massive roll at the moment. This is a like aspect of the match we haven't seen at all. Tectal is going down early.
Yeah, catches down with the low, just like finish it out nice and swiftly here. Like stuck into resonance with Ruby on that side. Has plenty of health. No, hold on. As soon as I said that, that bar is draining.
Yeah, at this point, this is a really tall mountain for Technical Eastside, so it took the time. Oh my god, there it is. That CHOPSUEY special of like, hey, by the way, I have left right to the corner as well, but Tectal was ready for it and blocked it somehow.
Yeah, was actually able to like mitigate the damage quite a bit there. The slow projectiles in there, having to like block all three of them, but then finally gets in and finishes off a nearly full. Not quite a perfect, but very close. It's very rarely you see a perfect in BBTAG, but that was pretty good for CHOPSUEY.
Oh yeah, it's about as close to as perfect as you can get in a game like this, without getting some type of TOD or just having a magnificent control. But yeah, I mean, even with that, in terms of magnificent control, CHOPSUEY had that in that game, man. It was just like a really kind of return to form from him to like really get his offense pressure started. Tectal did not really have an opportunity to do much at all.
Yeah, and you were talking about it previously, like where it's like, yeah, like just turning up the game, like turning that volume to 11 in there, and like kind of getting in it. And CHOPSUEY's like, let's turn it up a little bit early. It was working pretty good in Rampage mode. What if I get this started now?
Yeah, rightfully so. Chie is an extremely frustrating character when it comes to her offense game, man. Like JC working the way that it does, the persona displays to and she could act afterwards. Like, I don't want to block that either.
Yeah, and especially being able to get in, like even like after you block all that, you get hit with the universal overhead at the very end there. It is very frustrating at that point, and you got a little bit of time to breathe and continue the pressure. Catch it a little bit on the overhead, and CHOPSUEY gets it, but unfortunately, it is going to be Technical Eastside going to get the cross combo, forcing the burst out there, but that's what Tectal wanted, getting the Chie out of the way as soon as possible.
Yeah, okay, this is solid momentum for Tectal, builds up that assist gauge into the corner, trying to beat anything that's CHOPSUEY, but the defense is much too strong. Calls on defensive 4P, that was great. Notice Tectal's tendency to go to the air and just call to the defensive anti-air assist in order to check.
All right, catching on there. You're back into the corner we go here. Kind of keeping the distance a little bit. However, going to activate the cross combo on there. A little bit of push and guard, get in there. Gets the burst out of the way. Switch it out for Izayoi.
Indeed. Yeah, we see the slow gameplay kind of coming into the fold yet again. And we're comboing off the screen. Where is she going?
Yeah, yeah. Air Izayoi has a flight path we do not know about. All right, yeah, catches on it on the way down. Going to be a big opportunity here. Actually gets the reset, too. Forcing out the burst, but no, got caught on there with the Chie assist in there. We're going all the way in the corner. Ruby going to get that damage in there. Sets it up, catches it once again with the low.
Man, this has been an extremely tough sequence from Chop. Keeping it all burst safe, just keeping Tectal under constant pressure. Izayoi, not the most damaging character in the world, but the thing that makes her so threatening is that she's able to, open you up and then stick on you and just apply mix-up after mix-up.
Yeah, especially like backed up with the powerful assist of Chie in there, being able to like kind of bring in the pressure like where it counts on there.
Okay, now she's fired up. Yumi fighting for her life. Gets clipped low. That should be it. CHOPSUEY.
And you can see it like Tectal like shaking the head. It's like, man, I got hit by that low. I can understand the frustration on that. But what a match for CHOPSUEY just to show the power there.
Yeah, absolutely. We got to see so many folds of his gameplay kind of unfold before our very eyes, right? Just